Hello, how you doing? This is a big one. You might not know. In fact, most people don't know. Relationships. This is all about relationships and why people aren't in healthy relationships and how you can be. More than stats suggest that more than 1 in 3 women experience abusive relationships. That can be emotionally, physically, sexually abusive relationships. 42% of marriages fail. 60% of second marriages fail. And I've been through 3. So this is a specialist subject of mine. I always thought it'd be funny that I could never kind of authentically speak about healthy relationships. However, that's definitely not the case because a healthy relationship start with you, and that's the discovery that I've made, and I'm really excited to share this with you. And it's taken 13 years to get to this point, and it's more than relationships. There's so much more to this, and that's what I want to explain. But often stories start with, a journey starts with something that happened, and that's very true for me. And I can attribute kind of my attitude, my perseverance, my tenacity to stick to this subject, to try and find a solution, to my sister dying. Very tragically died in the 2004 tsunami. And while that didn't, give that clarity in that moment that I want to do this, it gave me a tenacity. It gave me a slightly different perspective on life and on mortality and what the value of life. And actually out of that unfolded this thing called abuse, and my understanding of it. And it was shocking to me. So as I've said, I've been through 3 marriages, and I don't say that proudly, yet it's it's so important for me to get the understanding from that, to get the value, the stuff I can share with you. Now I understand it. So I experienced emotional abuse. I felt a failure. I felt an absolute failure. Yet once I started to go under the surface and understand this stuff, I could see it in other people, and it's like, oh my God, the world needs to know this stuff. I just left my thingy on, so I'm just going to turn my Wi-Fi on. Off, sorry. I could see this everywhere. So I needed to then, really get the message out there, really help people understand what I had understood. So I felt like I found the answer, which was so cool. And it was so interesting. And how come I didn't know this? I was in the field of professional development. I worked at the BBC. I was a coach. I was a trainer. I was an NLP trainer. I thought I understood this stuff. I thought I had a really good level of understanding. That's arrogance for you. I was like, phew, how little did I know? But I found the answer to the cause of this stuff, and I made it my purpose. This is my journey, but it went deeper. At that level, that arrogance, and it wasn't arrogance, but it was like naivety. I thought I'd found the answer. But there was a few more layers that I needed to go through. But that's why I'm excited to share this stuff with you. So what I want to share is the 3 blocks that get in our way to changing, to really understanding, even to seeing this stuff. Okay, so if I just went out on the street and said, "Are you an abusive?" No. But you get underneath the surface and they go, "Oh yeah, I get that. I get that." So let me share the 3 things that get in the way. The first block: current solutions don't go deep enough. We focus on the wrong problem. Okay, so coaching, counseling, psychotherapy, nothing made sense for me of my situation. Nothing quite helped me understand or point towards. In fact, I had coaches, counselors, and psychotherapists, and police detectives and judges who were coming to me and having coaching and with me, and then they discovered that they were in emotionally abusive relationships, and they were going, "How did I not realize it?" It was like, yes, I felt the same. How come I did not realize there was this imbalance in relationships? Why? But the standard systems, the coaching, just didn't help, or the counselling, psychotherapy, it didn't help get to that level that I managed to get to. So I latched onto this thing of emotional abuse. I needed to understand it, but nothing made sense in terms of, right, where's this coming from? Why did I feel powerless in my relationships? Why did I feel powerless within myself? I felt so confused. Can you relate to this? But there's a driver. And I had no idea that the driver within myself was there. I had no idea. So, it's a big thing to find out. I call it the mother of all beliefs. And it's in here and it underpins everything. Everything. All right. So this is big stuff. And I've cracked the code. I've finally found the system. Let me give you an example. So Emma, I've created this online program on it. This is when I was working at this level. Emma came to me because she had anxiety, and she heard me talking about anxiety. So she came on the program, managed to gain control over her anxiety quite quickly. A secondary benefit for her was now she was in control. She found out that she could actually lose the weight that she never could before. She could be consistent. It was so cool. And then she discovered the thing that I could see in her quite early on. When I asked her questions about her relationships, I could see that she had the same patterns as me, but she couldn't see it at that time. And it came about that, yeah, she finally realized that she was in abusive relationships and had attracted them. And then she was able, through the program, and what I've devised since then, from my discovery, to be able to take back her power and change the relationships, both, the friends who were walking over, using her as a doormat, she was giving her power away, to taking the power for herself and not attracting abusive relationships, attracting healthy relationships. And it ended up actually, she became so passionate about this because she couldn't see it herself. She had no idea. And it's like, yes, I know, I'm the same. That she wanted to help out. She's her superpower is organisation. Mine's the coaching. Hers is organisation. And she actually started helping out and helping with the team communications, but helping me be more organised, which is awesome. But then it went a little bit further, and she's an accountability partner on this program. So super cool that she's so passionate about it, and other people knowing that she kind of joined the team. So it's a lovely story. So that's the first block. The current solutions don't go deep enough. They're not touching what this mother of all beliefs is. Nothing else is touching it. So the second block that stops us in life is that there's something wrong, but something wrong with us. We believe that we're broken in some way, that there's something wrong. We put others on a pedestal. Okay, and that's devastating. That's a devastating thing to do. I did that naturally. I thought that was the thing to do. Well, not. I didn't think it was just natural to me. I'd found somebody each time in my 3 marriages. I found somebody I thought, I wanted to be with for life. It was absolutely genuine, absolutely true. And I put them on a pedestal. They are so amazing. They are so incredible. They are so, I put myself down, and it's a devastating thing to do, but I did it naturally. I didn't realize it wasn't a conscious choice. It was just, I felt so lucky. They're amazing, and it's a lovely thing to think, yet it's devastating. All right. And I want to help you understand why. So I was self-sabotaging myself. Even that is self-sabotage. But there were so many different layers and ways I found, excuse me, myself sabotaging myself. And I was doing it all the time. I knew I was doing it in my business, but I didn't quite understand why. I hadn't connected how I was self-sabotaging myself in my business. When I wanted to succeed, I was stopping myself. And it's like crazy making. It's absolutely crazy. So you need to be able to see that. I thought I got it, but I need to go deeper. In my 3rd marriage, it was like I thought I was on finally in a good place. Yeah, I needed to go deeper, and it was so uncomfortable and so painful to realize what was actually there. And when I did, it was the mother of all beliefs, and I knew I had to change my surroundings. I knew I had to change my belief. I knew I had to change that thing within me, the mother of all beliefs. But I also knew I had to change my surroundings because I'd created the surroundings that fitted the old belief. So yes, 3 marriages. I'm not proud yet. I've learned so much, and I want to share that with you because I see it everywhere. And each of us are unique. I can't. It's not a one size fits all. But there is a structure, and that's what I refined. And I worked backwards from working my own, and then applied it to others. And it's like, yes, this structure works. So here's an example. This is the gorgeous Trina. This is a snapshot from a live session we did, a one-to-one session we did on Zoom, about finding this mother of all beliefs. And it was bloody awesome because it's about, I call it about finding the big 3. Finding there's 3 beliefs that underpin most things, but there's one. All right, the mother of all beliefs. You find that, and it underpins everything, and it's like, boom. And it was wonderful to go through it with Trina, because once she got that point, it was like, boom, that made sense of everything. And she had been on the program for a while. She'd struggled, got to the level, and a bit like me, got to a certain level, but it's like, no, there's still something missing. It's not changed everything. And suddenly we got to this point, and boom, everything changed. It was so cool. And then you've got the thing that you need to change and work through going forward. Because otherwise you're going forward with the same old belief, the mother of all beliefs, and you're going to self-sabotage. You're going to get the same result. And this, this changes everything, and it's so cool. So that's the second belief, that we think there's something wrong with us. There's nothing wrong with us, but we do have that mother of all beliefs that gets in the way. Absolutely. So number three, rattling through these. Number three, the reason. There's always a reason why you can't change. There's always a reason out there where you can't afford a program. You can't do this or that. And it's a double bind, and it's not real. Okay. So if you say you want to have a healthy relationship, but you've got a belief deep in here that's a mother of all belief that sabotages you, guess what's going to win? The belief. The belief is stronger. It's been there all your life. It's solid. It's like concrete in your head. But the want is going to, that's the wishy-washy bit. And if you have low self-esteem, you have that. You have that mother of all beliefs in there. Okay, so low self-esteem is that core negative false belief. So the key three that, we refine it down. That's the system I have, the mother of all beliefs. If you haven't taken the test already, it's a really quick self-esteem test. It's online. I don't get to see the results. It's completely confidential, but it's going to run you through, give you a score. And if it's like 15 or lower, then, you have this, and this is absolutely you. So you need to look deeper at this issue. And I'll put the link on the next video that, find out more. On the next, press the button and you'll get and take the test, and it's really quick and easy. So that speaks to you, if you have that low self-esteem. So we come up with all the reasons why we can't move forward in life, or get, why it's all us, it's not them, it's us, and I should have done more, I shouldn't have done this, I should have done it, I attracted this, it's my fault, or and we have external reasons as to why that's true, all right? Not the internal ones, because guess what? We can't see the internal ones. They're hidden from us. Does that make sense? Because if you think, what are your beliefs? Deep core, it's like, I don't know. You can get your opinion on something, but a belief is invisible to you. It's part of you. It's in here. It's in your subconscious. So all we see is the external belief, external evidence of why we can't do things. They become excuses and reasons. Does that make sense? So it remains hidden from us, all right, until you're given the light to shine on it. And maybe I'll say that, given the light to shine on, and that's what the program does. That's what we do. That's what my superpower is, to help shine the light on what your mother of all beliefs are, because it's stopping you. So example. So doing this discovering this mother of all beliefs with Trina and Emma, it becomes powerful. It's like poof, that moment. It's like suddenly everything falls into place. It should be emotional. It should really stir you, because you realize it's false, it's not real, and it underpins everything. And then you understand, so you can go forward changing the thing that you need to change, rather than changing something that's a symptom, like anxiety, or not being able to be consistent, or attracting abuse. You can change what you need to change, all right? And that's the mother of all beliefs. So what are they? Because they're meaningless. So the mother of all beliefs for Trina was, I can never be me. That means nothing. But to her, it's like, that's because we're all unique. To Emma, what was Emma's? Emma's recognition isn't love. To us, that means nothing. But to her, it's like, boom, because we're all so intricate and tied in. That was a mother of all beliefs. To me, mine was, I'm useless. Now, you could easily say, and I've had people say, no, you're not, Will, you're amazing. God, don't think that for a second. That doesn't change it. I had the mother of all beliefs in here that I was useless. And once I'd realised, it changed everything. I could track everything back. It made sense. And now I knew what I needed to change going forward. And that's bloody awesome. So those are the 3 blocks that get in the way, okay? First one, the current solutions don't go deep enough. It doesn't solve the real problem, the mother of all beliefs. So you're seeing a pattern here. The second one is that there's something wrong and broken with us in some way, but it's not. It's just the mother of all beliefs. And the third one is the reason I can't change is ... The reason I can't do this is ... The reason I know it's me is ... It's not. It's the mother of all beliefs. Okay. So I found a system. I've kind of cracked a code, so you can see why I'm excited to get it out there. So how to attract healthy relationships without changing who you are? Because I was a chameleon. I used to change who I was to suit who I needed to impress and hang upon, and who I was putting on a pedestal. It's devastating stuff. Devastating stuff. So how to attract healthy relationships without changing who you are. How cool is that? And that's what we do on Pathway Coaching. So come and find out more information, because the world needs a solution, does it not? It definitely does. It desperately does. All right. And that's why I'm so excited. And it took 13 years to get to this point. It's not like, oh, yeah, cool. Here comes arrogant Will with his, it's like, no, I've dragged through I've dragged myself through this stuff, and I've become, and like I say, from my sister, maybe that experience, I became so determined to find the answer, and I wasn't getting it, so I had to kind of look deeper, and that's why I'm so excited to share this. So I'm really excited to, maybe find out if you're struggling. What's your mother of all beliefs? Let's get that, refine that, and know how to work it forward, know how we can help you solve it, because that's the problem that you need to solve. Come and find out. Come and find out. Click below to go to the next video to find out. To take the test, to find out more, or find out how you can join the Pathway Coaching, because this is the thing I'm so excited about, is finding and solving the real problem. All right, many thanks, and I'll see you on the next video. All right, lots of love. Bye bye.